What a get. 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 This is amazing right here.
Pinch.
We are live. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Leo. Good morning, everybody. Leo, check it out. Look what I'm having out here on the court.
The new cups.
You know it.
We Are Racquetball. I love them. SM on the other side. Nice. How can we get one?
Little coffee with Sudsy and Leo. How about that for everybody? Simone, flip it to the back camera. Let's show them what we're doing here.
Beautiful. Whoa.
I'm gonna put this coffee cup outside.
Cheers, everybody. Good morning. This is a test. We're going to be doing some new things coming up. So I told Suds, hey, if we're testing, let's go live. Let's give the people a little sneak peek about what we're doing. So we got 2 cameras set up for you today. We got Suds on the court. All right. Suds, show them the front camera. We'll switch to that.
What's up, everybody? Simone's gonna be hot back there. Don't forget Simone. Simone's working hard. Man, I was watching some of those highlights, Leo. If I did that right now, my body, I think, would snap. It's just early, you know? You can't be dropping bombs like that without a good warm-up.
All right, so what we're going to do today is, in our test, is moving forward in the future, we want to do some more instructional with your game. We want to give you as much information as we can to help you ballers out there get better. So for this test today, totally free, if you have a question for Suds, it could be anything that you want to know, whether it's serving, a court position, strategy. Type your comment in the chat. I'll read your comment to Suds, who has headphones on via Simone. Will relay all the messages. And then Suds is going to go over some stuff with us on the court.
Can Simone, you can hear me? Leo, you got me loud and clear?
Yeah, audio is all good.
Okay, cool.
We're on front wall camera right now. So just for fun, before we start getting some questions, let's see what I love the front wall view. Go over some, how about just some drive serve?
Quick drives? Yeah, I mean, let's do that. Let's keep it simple, Leo, right? We're both testing this out. Simone, we're testing this out. So we're going to have to get a feel and a vibe of what everybody likes. how I'm going to communicate it to everybody. This is totally different and new from what we've done. But again, like Leo said, hopefully this is something great for you, every racquetball player. Maybe it'll be weekly, maybe it'll be bi-weekly, maybe, who knows, you know, it depends on Simone's schedule, Leo, of course, myself. And we always love those donations. It helps keep us going and paying a lot of these bills. So, yeah, I mean, hey, drive serve, right? I think Simone's got me on the front camera, right, Leo? You guys are my eyes and ears because I don't see anything. Don't forget.
Yeah, got you on the front wall cam. Let's talk us through it. Talk us when you walk up into that service box. What's going through your mind right now?
So I have the ball in my hand. I can do whatever I want with this ball. I get to put it in play. To me, it's the same exact mentality as a boxer, or if you're in a fight and the fighter says, go ahead and hit me first. Imagine that. Imagine getting that first punch in or that first hold in or lock or whatever it may be. That's what's going on here, right? I have the ball in my hand. I can do whatever I want with it. Here's the other thing that too many amateurs forget, even professionals. You have 20 feet wide of a box that's also 5 feet wide and 20 feet long. You can move around anywhere you want in this box. Every time you move in this box, it changes the serve, period. I ask that question all the time, Leo. I'll ask you, how many different types of serves do you think there are that you can hit?
20.
It's infinite because of what I just said. If I hit a drive serve from here, okay, and then I move 1 foot over and hit the same serve, it's coming at a different angle, a different height, a different speed. So that number is infinite, really. It's really an infinite number. But my mentality is, I got the ball in my hand, good mechanics, good footwork, good contact, good things will happen. I'm not always thinking about an ace. I don't care who my opponent is. I'm not trying to hide it, right? You hear that a lot, don't you, Leo? Like deception. Ooh, let me head fake, or let me hit it behind my back. My deception comes from being able to execute a really good serve, whether it's a lob serve or a drive serve. So my mentality is, once I'm up here and I'm in the set, this is on a drive serve. I first see the serve I want to execute. So let's just say I want to hit a serve down the right side, a drive serve down the right, and I'm going to be in position 2 for this serve. Once I'm here, I see it, I make that decision. I see it, I see my good mechanics, my good contact point, I see a weak return, and usually the face of the opponent is empty and blank. I don't care about that, because if the ball does what I want it to, it's not going to matter who's there. Then I get into position. I'm going to feel super athletic, super balanced, super strong. Leo, when I'm here, guess what, buddy? I'm married to it. I'm married to this serve. When I'm in this position and that ball gets bounced for the last time, my next movement, it's kind of like taking off, right, on a runway. You're committed. I'm pot committed here. Now, what I might do, if anything at this point throws me off, I'm coming back up and I'm going to reset the mechanism. And I'm going to change that because I don't want any blips, right? Again, so we all travel. Think about when you're flying in a runway. If I'm down here and something happens, abort. Come up, reset. Now we get set again, down, I'm married to it. Because I don't want anything interrupting what I'm trying to do, which is just execute a drive serve now to the right? So I'm here and here.
How big is that first step, that little, that step? Is it a big step, a small step?
So that's
steps in the drive serve, that first step.
Yeah, that's a great question, Leo. So I'm about 5'9", right? 5'10" with the hair spiked up on a good day. That first step should feel to you every movement, every time you step. We're going to have to, Simone, maybe make note. Maybe we get a sponsor. Leo, we're going to need a side camera too. Camera number 3 over here. That first step, you should feel super balanced and strong the entire way. So my suggestion to all of you at home, go through your drive serve steps in phases, in each step. So here's my step 1. Here's 2. Do you feel strong and balanced? How far of a drive off that front foot can I get to maximize my power but keep my balance? Okay, does that make sense? Because as soon as I hit that, I'm coming back into position to get ready to return that serve. I'm never assuming it's just an ace serve. Leo, I know you've seen this many, many times. How many times you see the big, the people that hit hard or they think they hit hard till they get on the court with a pro, okay, and they do one of these. They hit a serve, they just stand there and watch it, right? You can't do that. As soon as you hit that serve, I'm coming out and I'm ready, all right? And I'm ready and prepared to attack and execute the next shot. That's my mentality.
What about the second step in that serve? Is it is it too much that you foot fall? Is it too short? I mean, where do you find that second step?
Yeah, that stride or that second step depends on your body frame, right? So you take a guy like Jake who's 6'4", 6'3", his step or drive or stride might be a little longer than mine. Conrado, we know, is infamous, right, for a big, long stride. Again, that second step, let me see, can you put me on the front camera here? I think I'm on the front, right?
Yep.
So that second step should still be where you're super balanced, super strong. So at contact, when you're rotating, you're balanced. So in every position, if you were to come to me right now and go to move me, go to push me, go to shake me, all right? I would want to feel strong and balanced all the way throughout. We see this a lot, Leo. That's not strong and balanced, right?
Right.
So I want to be here, I'm strong. So that stride depends on your height and what you're comfortable with. Some
What
people
about the
you'll
toe?
see.
Where's the toe pointing? Is it changing based on the angles?
No. So that inner toe, can you guys see that okay?
Yeah.
So I'm a righty. So that toe is usually turned in slightly, not only because I'm pigeon-toed and flat-footed, but I want to keep that front hip closed as long as I can so that I can maximize that power coming through. So that toe is going to be closed up until contact, and then it's going to start to open. Otherwise, you might have a knee issue or an ankle issue, right? So you want to let that come, and then boom. You don't want to let this fly open too fast. If that front hip flies open too fast, you're not going to control the ball. You're going to lose a ton of power. How's this working out? This is a test, don't forget. Right?
I love this. Let's do a quick, we got a question from John Grote. He says he's old, he plays often, so footwork is a problem for him. Any easy drills to help?
For sure. First of all, John, you're not old. That's number one, okay? Age is just a matter of mind. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. Second of all, I hope you ordered your coffee cup, okay? Because we're having coffee right now. What I would tell you to do to work on your footwork, because you want to hit shots, you want to be able to move, is on your own. Don't do it. I don't want you to do it in a game because it's too late. Now you're thinking too much. So a good drill for you, you could stand in center court and just move the ball. See how I'm hitting those different types of movements? I'm going to hit a front wall, a side wall, so it has to come off the back wall. But ultimately, it's forcing me to move to execute the shot. So, John, what you should not do when you go practice or train is this. See how I'm not moving, Leo?
I see that.
Right?
Very
you see a lot of
obvious.
people. Right, you see a lot of people do this. They just stand here. I do it too. Hey, you want to know the truth? When I get lazy, I do it too. You'll see me out on the court by myself, and I'm just. See how I'm not moving?
Don't
Versus.
hit the camera, please.
Yeah, I know. We might need another. Versus kind of making myself move. Now I have to move to it. So, John, do that. Set up drills that you have to force yourself to move. My favorite, everybody knows this if you've ever seen me warm up for a big match, is the around the world, because it changes every time. The height, the speed of contact, right? I have to move with the ball. That's another easy drill. Just don't be stagnant, John. Move, okay? Move your feet. You do that in training and practice or drilling, and then your footwork will naturally improve once you get out onto the court in a game or a match, okay? Off the back walls, Leo. Look, John, I'm moving my feet, right? Forehand, same thing. Moving my feet. I gotta watch that camera.
Please don't hit the camera.
I know, I'm gonna. We're destined to. So yeah, keep it moving, John. Try not to sit and do that in the drill. the key out of that for you to take from that is do it in practice and in training. Because once the game starts, yeah, of course you want to hear this. Leo, how many times have we heard this, right? We're sitting outside, we hear the coach of the year say, move your feet. You think? That's like the old don't skip, don't hit a short. So, I'm doing that in practice and training. And then, John, you're not old. You're not old. You know, you're playing to the level of what your competition is or what your goals are, what your personal goals are. I was playing, Leo, you saw that yesterday, that video. I want to say Ron, I think he was 70-something years old. He had 2 hip replacements. It was great. You know, he moved to the best of his ability. And then ultimately, just kill more balls, right? That's the best thing to do.
Hey, Grant Williams is in here. He's a member of Junior Team USA. He's going to be playing in Bolivia or at Junior Worlds. What kind of advice can you give the juniors that are getting ready, like Grant?
Grant, what's up, Grant? I think you just became my Facebook friend. First off, congratulations. Good job on making Junior Team USA. You want to flip me over to the front camera, Simone? Thought I heard that in my ear. Grant, here you are, right? You're in a racquetball court. Here's the beautiful thing. When you get to Bolivia, and I've played many Junior World Championships, you're going to be in the same dimensions. They're going to be 20 by 40 by 20, all right? You just go play the ball. You don't play the name. You don't play the country. You don't get caught up in who's who. You know how many people, Leo, you can remember this? Oh, no, I got to play Sudney or Jason or John Ellis or, when we were in juniors. And it's you learned quickly when we got to the pros because guess what mistake I made, Leo? Oh, no, I got to play Cliff Swain.
Played the name.
So I played the name. I didn't play. The ball bounces, Grant. Look at it. Doesn't matter. If I hit it, you hit it, it bounces. Just play it. Just be ready to be you. I would say drill, train, practice properly. Make sure you're having fun and enjoying what you're doing. If you or anyone around you makes it feel like it's a job. How old is Grant? You said 14, 15?
Yeah, he's a young kid.
Hey, Grant, man, play as many sports as you can. Leo, I saw that the other day. We have a friend of ours from Ecuador, and I want to say the kid, he's a good racquetball player. He's about 11 or 12, and he's not playing any other sports because he's just locked in and focused on this. The best racquetball players are exceptional athletes, all-around athletes with various and different sports. So, Grant, keep doing what you're doing. Stay competitive. When you're in that moment, visualize too. Sorry, Leo, you said preparation. Visualize a lot. Grant, see yourself in those courts, the clothes you're going to be wearing, what your rackets are going to look like, your eye guards, wristbands if you have, the sneakers you're going to wear. I was always able to, I could tell you exactly what the US Open smelled like, what the lighting was, the sounds, the tone, the fans. I had such a connection and feel to the environment that once I was out here, I was at total peace. And I felt like I could do no wrong. And believe me, I did plenty wrong. But yeah, you can do it. Believe in yourself. You earn the spot to be there. You're there. Don't forget you're representing a country. You're not representing, yeah, of course, everybody's going to know who Grant Williams is. There's no doubt about that. But, you have the American flag on your back, so be proud of that. But be you. Go compete. Go compete. Don't be afraid to compete. Leo, you and I talk about it all the time. I talk about it with, many, athletes, pro athletes in our sport, out of our sport, and say the same thing. Go compete. It's okay. We could be buddies and friends after. So it's an edge that I see a lot of athletes losing nowadays. It's a little bit societal too, but go compete, Grant. Go play hard. Go have fun, and good things will happen. And make sure you prepare properly. I'm going to the back camera, Simone. I hear you. You like the switching it up, don't you?
She is. I want to say hi to some people that are already been in here. Gene Fry, Jim Heiser, Frank Lopez.
Ooh, can we talk about Jim Heiser real quick?
Marty Cruz is in here.
Mari, hola de Costa Rica. Mari's a world champ, Grant. Mari was down 10-2 in the tiebreaker in Costa Rica to Michaela Meneses. 10-2. Finals, world championships, girls 16 and under. Mari Cruz didn't give up. you know, we told her it's always just 1 point at a time. She knows that. And she would go in and she played 1 point at a time. She won 11-10. She was a junior world champion. It was an amazing comeback. Actually brought me to tears, Leo. I remember when she FaceTimed me, like we both FaceTimed and it was like pretty quick after the match. And neither of us said a word. And all of a sudden I just have tears coming down. It was so cool. It was super cool. Hey,
Frank Lopez is in here.
Frank Lopez. Where are you, Lopez? Frankie Lopez doing a lot of great things. We appreciate it. A lot of good outdoor stuff too. I love outdoor, man. Leo, I love outdoor. We're gonna do a big one. We got a lot of plans. We're just a lot going on. We're just busy, but we love racquetball so much.
Bailey.
Chad, we going to SeaWorld today, buddy? Want to go to SeaWorld? No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, we got
Jim. Oh, you want to do the question? Or you want to touch on the KWM World Singles and Doubles real quick? Because you know what, Leo, Jim Heiser last night showed me. He showed me our booth setup, and can I just say, wow? I'm gonna tell Veronica to look at the live. She just got done in her class, so we're gonna have to cut this quick because we're gonna have to go get the kids. But Leo, our booth for the KWM World Singles and Outdoor in Highlands Ranch, Colorado, it's pretty damn cool. I don't know if you've seen it. So let's give everybody just kind of a little brief description. There'll be a love seat. There'll be a couple of couches, and we're going to do daily interviews with Leo and I. Who knows? Maybe we'll crack a beer open with somebody. But Jim Heiser's doing an amazing job and his crew. Leo, you're part of that crew. You're part of that group. It's going to be, the best racquetball tournament of the year. And let's hope it continues. But, there'll be a lot more about that coming soon. We're really looking forward to it.
Yeah,
we're looking forward to it. All right. So, Leo, Simone, let's do 2 more questions, and then I got to go get the kids.
All right, here we go. Mike has a question. He says, where on the racket do you hit the ball to get the most power in the serve or hitting the ball? Towards the top or the middle of the strings?
All right, Simone, you got me on the front or the back? Where do you have me?
Wherever you want, she says.
Let's go in the front camera. Okay, so Mike, every racket has a sweet spot, all right? This racket, the Gearbox 170T, the GB3K, has a very nice sweet spot. You can mishit it and it's still gonna generate power, but it's pretty simple, Mike. You wanna hit it right in between, so let's pretend this is a clock, all right? So you have, I don't know if that's 3 o'clock and that's 9 o'clock or 9 o'clock, whatever, all right? Here's your sweet spot, Mike, dead center. You wanna hit it a little bit more towards the top of the frame, but dead center. Anywhere off, I don't know, Leo, can you guys see that okay, or is it tough to see from there? Might be tough to see, right?
Move a little closer. There you go.
How's that?
Give them a nice up close and personal.
So yeah, so here's what we see, Mike. All right, we want to be up just a tad on the frame. We don't want to be down too low to the throat, and we obviously don't want to be off left and right. It's funny, Leo. I crack up when I see people posting how they're breaking so many strings. Hey, newsflash! I don't care how hard you hit it. If you break a string, it's because you mishit it. That's why, when you hit the ball around here. So Mike, here's your sweet spot, general sweet spot. You'll usually see a lot of the better players. You see this stencil here, the SM. You should see it kind of wearing off dead center right there. You might be able to see that. Can you see that on camera, Leo, or no? Is that tough to see?
Yeah, angle it towards the sidewalk, so the white. There you go. Need a background. There you go.
So you see, does the stencil look a little worn? I hope it is in the middle versus towards the end. Okay, so there's your sweet spot, Mike. Hope that helps. It's a pretty cool test, man. Ooh, what?
We didn't even ask, and Eric Hopkins says he loves this, and he sent 500 stars.
Eric, thank you so much. I thought. When you said 500, I was like, wow, is that $500? That's a.
Well, we got the Venmo up too. We got the Venmo up. We appreciate all the support, you guys. If you want to go online and make a donation to the Venmo show, it's at SudsEM. Thank you, guys.
Simone is not cheap, and unfortunately, Leo and I are. So we do appreciate it. Leo, this is something you didn't see me hit too much, huh? Feeling balls.
No.
Well, you have to.
Why?
All right. I was, I mean, I'm a super aggressive player. I believe that if you're not completely pinned in the back, I want to stay offensive. I want to keep the pressure on you. Like Cliff Swain once said, he felt, or Jason Molino said, he felt like I was always all over them, always annoying, and then not just me physically. Well, they probably meant that off the court too, but that's a whole nother story. The way we bully the ball around, look at Kane, right? Kane's a bully out there. Kane bullies this ball around and moves people. I just didn't, even though they're very effective, you get your opponent to shoot from deep. I don't think that's part of the game has changed, as I love to hear. No, it hasn't. Leo, tell everybody, we use the green ball, which was faster, and the rackets are exactly the same. They're literally the same. From what like early '90s, mid '90s, it's the same frame as it is today. I think some people think the small rackets are. That's one of the other advantages a lot of players have that have played through the years. Coming from the small racket, to Mike's point, when we started, our sweet spot was cut that racket there. So we had to learn to hit it there. So I think that a lot of players that grew up also playing at a high level with the smaller frames, Leo, and smaller, sweet spots, we have the ability to control it a little better, and we probably likely miss hit less. My apologies. So, anything else you want to do? One more before we go, Leo? Simone,
Yeah.
Let's do one. You got one more question, or you want me to improvise?
Let's show the coffee cup again, because I'm having my coffee and I don't see your coffee.
Well, your coffee cups are coming, buddy. They're going to be shipping out. They'll be shipping out next week. Okay. Says
Yep.
We Are Racquetball. You can see that.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Flip side has the logo.
Love it.
We did green inside. Mine's empty because I slammed a couple of cups already. It's really awesome. What I was inspired about that, besides the We Are Racquetball, you remember Courtesy Sports did that racquetball cup years ago. It was just so cool. I think anyone and everyone that cared anything about racquetball, absolutely, had a racquetball cup. So, we made it simple. It's limit of 4 per person. They're 25 each, which includes shipping and handling. And you can just Venmo at SudsEM and we'll ship it out.
Yep, we got it up on the screen. Simone has it up. Simone wants you to walk up to the front court and show everyone your shoes. Kevin Bowen Jr. says, what shoes are those?
Well,
shoes.
Kevin, right now, I'm a shoe freak. Anyone that knows me, these aren't the shoes that I'm using on the court currently. I'm actually beating these up a little bit, wearing them outside. These are the Kyrie 4s. I like them. They're very light. They're the gray. I don't remember what they're called, wolf gray or something. But they're light, good mobility. What's that?
What's the tap? What is that, 11?
That was the key to all my dreams. I had to score 11 points before anybody else. It's my favorite number. It has a lot of personal meaning. Powerful number if you know anything about numbers and numerology.
Juan Miguel Delgado loves the cup.
Did Juan get one yet?
I'm going over to Venmo right now and getting one.
Okay, cool. Let's do it. Get 2. You can get 4.
All right, so going forward, we will be at the KWM Gutterman World Singles and Doubles Championships August the 10th through the 13th in Highlands Ranch, Colorado. So make sure you guys go get signed up for that. Sudsy will be there. Veronica will be there. I'll be there. We're going to be going live every day. What's next for you besides the KWM?
Go get the kids. KWM Gutterman, Frank Hotels, booking code Sudsy. By the way, go to frankhotels.com. Planning the next Treasure Coast event right here. Simone, put me on the back camera. I don't like to bend down like that. Got me on the back wall, Simone. So we're planning number 9. Really looking forward to that. It's probably going to be at an LA Fitness, which I was told can't do, but even you told me there are people doing it. So manager here is super cool. I'll let everybody know about that. And then, of course, Vegas, you and I are going to be there. Leo, I'm super pumped about, Heiser sent me our set last night. I mean, Barstool's got nothing on us. I got some ideas and plans. We're going to have to keep it popping there. But I got a couple divisions I got to win too. I can't let my partners down.
Well, thanks for checking in, man. I'm glad we got the test in. You guys get your coffee cup. Only $25. Can't buy it anywhere else.
Include shipping. Probably won't do another run either. I mean,
Get two.
we sell
one for home and one for work.
Ooh, good call. Buy 10. Well, you can't get 10. I mean, I guess we can make an exception. They make good gifts for all your racquetball players. Bring them out to the league. Bring them out to the Sunday, Saturday morning hit-around crew. But we appreciate it. Simone, Leo, and I appreciate everything. We appreciate your support. We do this to try to bring as much racquetball to you, as much exposure, something that we feel is super important to share it, okay? It's not about Leo. It's not about Sudsy. It's about this. It's about racquetball. You want me to wear a mask? I will. The more people see this, the better. LA Fitness, you know, we see the manager walking over. He's loving this. He's a fan. He's watching Leo on social media. They want to see this. They want to see racquetball. Get it out there, okay? You don't have to like me. You don't have to like Leo. You don't have to like Simone. Simone's very likable to Leo. But at the end of the day, just let's get more racquetball out there, you know, and be creative. And that's what we try to do. So I appreciate it. Simone, thank you so much. Leo, always thank you for running the show. I'll let you take us away, though, Leo. And
say
of
hi
course,
to Vargas before you go.
Mari. Hola, Vargas. Here, you want to see Mari? Here, I'll do a quick impression of Maria Jose Vargas if she loses a point. Ready? Mari, ¿dónde está Chuchu? Where's mi sobrina? Hola, mi sobrina. Maria Vargas has been on this court already. They were loving it. We made Carolina, we made her day because Leo, Treasure Coast, we were asking a couple of the players. I said, hey, tell me some players that you would love to see or have at one of our events. And without hesitation, Carolina said, Maria Jose Vargas. I'm like, but she, you know, Leo, it's like, she's always here. So long story short, she was here a week ago, you know, Choo-Choo. And we called Carolina, and she says that made her day. That's super cool. Gracias,
can't wait to meet little Leo, too. Maria says, hola, gringo.
Yeah, I am the gringo. That's okay. When they say that, though, they say it with love and affection. I know. All right, Leo, take us out of here. Simone, thank you.
Take us out with you.
Thank you.
Some shots.
Yeah. One more thing, though, Leo. Let me just thank KWM Gutterman, of course, Keith Miner. You know, Leo, we'll talk about this heavily in another show because this isn't really a show. But, you know, without Keith, I don't think Vegas or Colorado would have happened. Amongst other things, Keith, we love you. Put him in the Hall of Fame immediately, okay? USA Racquetball, he doesn't like to be in the limelight. Doesn't matter. He belongs there. He deserves the recognition. Put him in the Hall of Fame right now. Frank Hotels, Mark Frank, my partner, my dear friend, thank you for the opportunity that Veronica and I have now doing the marketing for you. We love you, and I'll continue to dive and hopefully not break my hand next match we play because I know you're ripping balls too. So thank you to everyone. Leo, take us away. I'll just hit some balls.
All right, here we go, everybody. Take you out with just the section.